Welcome back to a payday routine, which is going to be my bi-weekly paycheck budget. And this is going to be me allocating just that part-time paycheck for this paycheck number one for the month of November. So happy November. I hope that you guys are having a fantastic day. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking out this video. And this is Life with Sabrina. So you're going to get the ups and the downs and some in between, because some things I'm just not going to share on the internet. But I'm also going to be sharing with you guys what I do have left over in my cash envelopes. And I'm not going to be cash stuffing in this video here. This paycheck is going to be lasting me from November 7th to November 20th, and it is $850. So I'm going to be sharing my screen here from my iPad so you guys can see real numbers, real budget, and this is how I budget or allocate my money. So let's start screen recording so you guys can see it. All right, so this is gonna be my bi-weekly payday routine budget. So first, we always gotta give rent, which I do split it half and half because it works for me. Cell phone is going to get 100. So I actually messed up on my phone bill last month, which for some reason the amount wasn't adding up. I don't know. I fixed it. It worked out, but still, I was so angry with myself because I was like, why do I not have the amount of my cell phone inside of my bills account, which was really weird, but I fixed it and it's all good because I got to pay my cell phone bill. Okay, and out of this paycheck, Apple storage has to come out of this one. Apple Music has to come out of here as well. I would get rid of Apple Music, but I kind of actually like it. It gives me options of all. I know there's free stuff out there I can use, but I'm just gonna stick to it. I've been with it for years now, so I'm not gonna try to change something that's not broken, even though I know I can save money. But I'm gonna keep it as keep my Apple Music for now. And then MTA I lowered. Okay, so I noticed I wasn't spending because, like I told you guys before, I wasn't like Saturday and Sundays. I pick and choose which Saturday and Sundays I actually need to go out, because if I don't have to go out, I'm not going out, because I could use this money to be able to travel to my family member, so I could use those that extra cash to pay for my travel, that to go over there. But also I'm like, why am I putting so much money towards MTA when I probably go once in a while to see my family members? So I lowered it. So MTA, I'm only doing 50, and I'm gonna see how that works out. That's me actually saving $30, because all I spent was 38. What I spent $38 in 2 week span. So let's see how that works out. I'm just gonna see how it works out. And then City card, because we're not gonna forget about City. So City's minimum payment, this is how I know things are going down, because remember it was $52. City card now is at $49, but I am actually doing, nope, I'm not doing 50. I'm actually doing 70, which I already paid, by the way, because I'm filming this on Saturday. And then I'm giving myself $10. Yes, I am. I'm giving myself $10. And then savings, I am doing $5. Retirement, I'm giving $5.02, because the 2 cents was left over, and I was like, where am I gonna put those 2 cents at? So I might as well just put it in retirement. I have my not retirement, sorry, emergency. Sorry, I have my window open and it's pretty loud outside. So 502 emergency is getting Vet is also getting, because I don't have to take him anytime soon. I should be giving him his allergy shot, but I'm gonna wait till this gets to the amount that I need, and then I'm gonna take him. Because right now he's itching, but he's not itching as crazy as he normally do. So what I might just do is give him a shower and do the medicated shampoo that I have, and I'll just clean his pores with the medicated shampoo, just to kind of like, get me through. Oh, wait. Oh, what happened here? Okay, $5 Vet is getting. Eventually, Vet will start getting more money, so will retirement savings and so on and so forth. But right now, this is what everything is getting. So laundry is getting 20, which I already washed clothes already. So these $20 is just gonna sit there because I had money left over in my pouch. So that was a good thing. So it looks like money will be rolling over for laundry, just in case one day I just can't pay for laundry, that I will have extra inside my little pouch. And then groceries is going to get $150. Household is going to get $20. Let me just move this up a little bit. And then Christmas is going to get 25, which I already purchased something with the credit card. And I know I said I wasn't going to use it, but like I said, there's some things that you have to purchase online. And I just used the credit card instead of my debit card because it was on sale. Like, it was really on a low. So I was just like, you know what, let me use the credit card. I am getting paid on Friday. And that's exactly what I did. So I paid it off. And actually, I think I paid the credit card $1 extra. So I'm at, like, I could think it's like negative $1.05, I think it is. But it's cool because if I have to use it again, I have $1.05 credit and that Capital One card. And I know I shouldn't be giving more money to the credit card, but I know in my head I might have to use that credit card. So, but I want to make sure I have the cash in order to pay off that credit card. So Christmas, we already said. And then pet is getting $10. And then we are going to have a buffer, because if you notice, I haven't given Enjoy Life because I can't enjoy life right at this moment because I have other things that I need to be doing. So the total of this is $850, and I'm at a zero-based budget. And I got a little buffer. So with that little buffer I have is already in the buffer account, just in case something is not adding up. Like for MTA, if I need more cash, I could just use that buffer and pay for my I could use that to use it for my, I'm not gonna say car fare because my daughter will be like, why are you saying car fare? Just say the train. So the train, zero-based budget. Okay, so I'm gonna stop screen recording so we can go on to how much I have left from my last paycheck. It's not really much, but it's a lot to me. So blessings, it's crazy. Blessings, I said I didn't have nobody to give it to. Let me tell you guys how guilty I felt. And this is a true story, okay? I did not have such a great week. I did not. And I think I was maybe elaborate a little bit more when I do my vlog. So you guys are going to see the same appearance in my vlog. But I was walking from work to the train station because I do that every time I leave work. I do not take the train. I walk to my second train to go home. So as I was walking, there's this girl that I saw last year, okay, with her son. And I gave her something. No, last year I didn't have cash. I'm lying. I did not have cash last year. So I said the next day I see her, I'm going to take it out the bank, which I did. I took it out the bank so I can give it to her. Didn't see the girl. Okay, didn't see the girl the whole time. But she had long hair this time, last year. This year, she's sitting there, right? And she smiled at me, and her son, she had her son in her hand. She had a sign saying, can you please help with anything, food, money, whatever. And one thing I can say here and respect, when people say, can you help with food, money, drinks, anything, that's kind of when I know, because if you're going to give them food, obviously, you know, they're going to take it. Maybe, right? Just maybe. Mind you, when I left work, I was so stressed out that I bought a Starbucks drink. And you guys know Starbucks could be a little expensive, okay? So as I'm walking, I smiled at her and I see the sign. And I'm not going to cry, okay, guys? Because I felt so guilty, so bad, that as I passed her, something inside me was like, what are you doing? And in my head, I'm still walking. I'm looking at my Starbucks cup, and I look at the Starbucks cup and I'm like, no. If you could buy yourself a $7 or $8 Starbucks coffee, you better go back and go give that girl something. So I went in my blessings envelope and I took $10 out. It was bothering me the whole time, okay? I was walking a few feet away from her, but all this time it was just running through my head. And I know that was God. God was like, you have something in that envelope and it's time. So I took out $10 and I went back and I gave it to him. Okay. So now I'm walking to the train station. I'm on the train. How I'm still feeling guilty because I should have given her the whole 25 that was in my blessings envelope. I felt so guilty. But then thankfully I went to go see my family member and somebody else needed help, and I just gave them the whole $15 that was in my envelope. Guys, one thing I'm going to tell you is listen to your intuition. Do not walk away from it. Do not ignore it. Just do it. Just do it, because it was eating me inside on the train that I should have given that girl, because I know what it is to be homeless, and I know what it is to be sitting in the street. I never asked for money, but I know what it is to be out in the street with your kid. Okay? So, blessings is empty. Enjoy life is empty. Now, let me show you what's not empty. My grocery budget, my grocery envelope. Let's see how much I have in here. So, now we're going to empty this out. I was tracking, guys. I was tracking, but I stopped. So, we're going to leave that starting in January, because I'm not tracking no more. I'm not tracking anything anymore. I am tracking on here everything that I'm spending. So I'm going to just track there, but that's all I'm tracking. So let's see how much we have. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I did have a little bit more. I actually stood with $98, but the rest of the money, I did something else with it. So, and that's personal. So $50. What are we going to do with these $50? I don't know, but we're going to figure it out. I'm going to put it to the side. Okay, so those $35 that I think I told you guys I was putting to the side, I actually took that money and paid my credit card. So, yep, I just paid credit card. So this money, I'm not going to put it towards groceries, but I am going to put it to the side. And then I'll decide what I do. So you guys might just see that in a short. Also, you might just see my cash stuffing in a short as well. So we're going to pick groceries back. So household is at 0 as well. I still have my $5 here from my envelope. Thanksgiving, I didn't put nothing. Brooklyn, he would get cash stuff. And then that is all, guys. So I still with $50 from my last paycheck, because that's how stressed out I was. Okay, I spent no money. I was eating everything that I had here. I don't know if you remember that I went to Trader Joe's a few weeks ago and I bought some like 3-minute rice, and I bought some chicken and stuff like that. So I was eating that, okay, every day. And then whatever we had for lunch from work, I'll take it home and eat that or whatever. And then Chick-fil-A was giving out free chicken nuggets. I'll go and get the free chicken nuggets, bring it home, eat it with something that I had here already. Listen, I had a stressful week, and I had a blessed week, but a stressful week. The blessed week is because I got up. Even though I was stressed, God woke me up, and I still got to do the things that I needed to do throughout this past week. So hopefully this weekend is good and the weeks coming up is amazing. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I hope that you have an amazing weekend and bless your week. So until next time, guys, I see you in my next video.